Hey everyone, so for the first Makeup Monday, I decided to feature a new palette that I have recently purchased that I absolutely love. I love the color so much, and it is the Lorac Afterglo. Specifically two shadows in this little palette, and it is the pink and the gold, just for a fresh summer look. But yeah, this is what I would wear on an everyday summer basis. Not too much, but a little bit of something. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and let's get started. The first thing we need to do is prime our face. And since I have red undertones, I use the green primer by Pure Minerals to reduce the redness. And I just put 2 lines on my cheeks and then under my chin, as well as down my forehead and bridge of my nose. And then I just go in with my fingers and blend this all out onto my skin. Now, when I first do this, it's very, very not blended very well, but that is why primers are great. You don't have to be perfect the first time. Especially around my lips. I don't know what I was doing, but I'm just going to spread it all around, and I look kind of sickly when I have that, but don't worry, we're going to cover it up with step 2. And step 2 is to apply a BB cream, and my favorite BB cream is the Tarte BB cream. Not the Amazonian clay one, but the one that is actually the BB cream. So I go in and apply it similarly to the primer on my chin, my cheeks, and down the bridge of my nose, just a little bit. And then I go in and blend everything with my fingers. So just blending it down my neck as well. And I don't know why I didn't blend around my lips, but I will fix that throughout the tutorial. So just bear with my unblended lips. And so I just, apply it all over my face, blend it out. This is a really nice BB cream. So I go and wash my hands, and now I am going to go in with bronzer, and this is the Physicians Formula bronzer. It's a very light bronzer, and I don't like to be too dark because I'm not terribly tan yet. So I just go in down underneath my cheeks to define my cheekbones a little bit, and onto my chin and my nose, and then up on my temples, as well as under my chin and a little bit on my forehead. Not to look too bronzy or orangey, and just blending more. And for blush, I am using the Luminous by Milani, which is just a beautiful coral blush. It's not shimmery, but it has just enough of a little bit of shine to just be really glowy. And so I just put this all over my face, focusing on the apples of my cheeks. The last thing for face is to set everything, and I use the Revlon Color Stay with a big fluffy brush. And so I just go and cover my entire face to set everything really well down my nose and under my eyes. That's really important. And now that we're done with the face, let's get on to the fun stuff, the eyes. So I'm using the e.l.f. eyebrow kit to fill in my brows, and this is just an everyday thing, just to fill those puppies in, and I really like the e.l.f. one. And then going in with Lorac eye primer to keep your shadows on all day long while you're doing whatever you're doing throughout the day. This is a really great primer, and I like it a lot. And then going in with the gold shadow from the Afterglo palette, just on the inner half of my eye, just really blending that, getting a nice base down. It doesn't have to be too dark. And then going in with the pink on the outside. This is a very simple look, and I use the same brush. I just use the other side for the pink. And that just goes on the outer half of my eye, and that is the only two colors that I use in this look, and I just blend it out on both eyes, and it just is very nice, and it reminds me of pink lemonade, and I just think it looks really fun for summer. Also, it really accentuates blue eyes very well. Now you can use eyeliner, but I chose not to, so I'm just going right in for the eyelash curler and onto mascara. But I just curl my eyelashes so my eyelashes stand out. And for mascara, I am using the Rocket Volume Express Mascara. And I take a long time to do mascara, so I sped this up quite a bit because eyelashes are really important and I think they make you look really great and make your eyes stand out so much. And the finishing touch with your favorite lip gloss. And I'm using the Stila Lip Glaze in the really, really pink one. I don't know what color it is because it's rubbed off, but yeah, so that is the end of my tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.